So here's part of the challenge. Part of the challenge is we spend a lot of time shaving yaks. Yak shaving, if you haven't been on the internet for 20 years, is a simple concept. Your husband says, you promised you were going to mow the lawn, and you didn't. He bothers you a few times. You realize you got to mow the lawn. You go to the garage to get the lawnmower. It's not there. You remember why you loaned it to your neighbor. You go to your neighbor to get the lawnmower, and you say, I need my lawnmower back. The neighbor says, I'll give you your lawnmower back, but first I need that sweater you borrowed from me 3 months ago that you never gave back to me. Well, you go home to get the sweater, but you realize you lent the sweater to your daughter and you don't have it anymore. And the sweater was made out of yak hair. And therefore, you find yourself in the middle of the night breaking into the zoo to find a yak and shave him so that you can weave it into yak wool and knit a new sweater so you can get your lawnmower back. Basically, what you're doing is getting all your ducks in a row. And we are spending an enormous amount of our time, you and me, in social media world, trying to get these ducks in a row. You know, I just need a little bit more juice on Facebook. I need some more followers. Our funnel needs to be adjusted. We need to figure out how to have more interactions with these people. Like if you watch Mad Men, it's positively relaxing. They make an ad, they run it, they're done. And you guys, are constantly getting all these ducks in a row. The question is, once you get them, what are you going to do with that duck? What's the duck for? Who are you trying to change? Are we trying to win this tiny little race? Or are we trying to make a bigger difference in the world? Ellen Langer writes about the idea that some people are walking around with a giant bowl of frogs. And what they're trying to do is keep all the frogs in the bowl. And if you're sitting there focusing and wondering about your boss and your boss's boss and all those people who are following you and how do I keep those ducks in a bowl, you can't possibly do that work that you are actually here to do. That sometimes we've got to let some frogs jump out. Because keeping the frogs in the bowl isn't the point. The point is to make change happen.